Hello, baseball fans. Welcome to Hardball. I'm Greg Papa. The Brewers versus the Braves. The pitch. Slider swung on and missed. That's strike one. 0-1 the count. It's hammered down the line to third. Out at first. Now up, number 26. Jeff Cirillo, hitting forward 65. Ground ball to third. Fly to second base. Keith Lockhart makes a running catch. Up at bat, number 2. The shortstop, Jose Valentin, a 424 hitter. Ground ball to the right side. An easy throw to first to shut down the Brewers. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. There's still no score. Leading off for Atlanta, Otis Nixon. He's a .276 hitter. Right down the middle. Strike one to Nixon. It's blooped to second base. At the plate, Keith Lockhart. Launch to right center. That's over the wall. A home run for Lockhart. Ground ball to the right side. He stops it. A base hit for Weiss. The pitch. Foul to left. Now up, the right fielder, Gerald Williams, hitting .322. Fly ball to left. Up at bat, Chipper Jones. Fouled off to the left. There goes Weiss. High fly to the gap in right field. That was almost gone. He throws to second. Walt Weiss crosses the plate. That makes the score 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. A one-run double for Jones. 2 away in the bottom of the first. Off the outside edge for ball 1. Fastball. He swung at it. That's strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Slider, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Slider, that's a ball. At the plate, number 18. The left fielder, Ryan Klesko, a .290 hitter. Fouled off to left. That's the third out. 1 runner left on base. Heading into the first half of the second inning, the Braves lead 2-0. Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Jeremy Burnitz. He's hitting forward .54. The 0-1 pitch. Fly to second. Lockhart makes a nice running catch. Up at bat, number 7, Dave Nielsen. He's at forward, 0-1 hitter. Hit to second. A running catch by Keith Lockhart. That's the second out. Line to short. Milwaukee is retired in order. Headed to the last half of the second inning. The Braves lead by 2. Leading off for Atlanta, Javier Lopez. He's hitting .279. Fly ball to left field. At the plate, number 14. The first baseman, Andres Galarraga. Inside, that's ball 1. Fly to second base. Grissom picks it up. Single for Galarraga. The pitch. Bunted down the line. Eldred snags it. 2 gone. Now up, number 1. The center fielder, Otis Nixon. Hitting .275. Missed it for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to right center. That retires the side. 1 runner left on base. After 2 innings, Atlanta leads Milwaukee 2-0. Leading off for the Brewers, Fernando Vina. Fly to center. Nixon picks it up. A single for Vina. He throws to first. Up at bat, number 9. The center fielder, Marquise Grissom. He's hitting .400. There goes Vina. One and 0 is the count. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to left. Ryan Klesko picks it up. Grissom is heading for second. Vina crosses the plate. 2-1. A 1-run single for Grissom. There goes Grissom. Eldred fouls it off. A routine catch for Lopez. 1 away. What a great play. Popper to left field. That makes 3 out. Heading into the last half of the 3rd inning, Atlanta leads by 1. Leading off for Atlanta, Keith Lockhart. He's hit 1 for 1 this afternoon. Ground ball to the right side. Out at first. Up at bat, number 22, Walt Weiss. He's 1 for 1. Fastball. That's strike 1 for Weiss. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball down the first base line. They just get him at first. Up at bat, the right fielder, Williams. A .321 hitter. Fly to the gap in left field. Williams is heading for second. Williams has a stand-up double. The pitch. Fastball in there. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Slider for the second strike. Low for ball one. Atlanta leads Milwaukee 2-1 with a runner at second. Up at bat, number 10. The third baseman, Chipper Jones. He's hit 1 for 1. Change up, that's a ball. A sweet pitch. He's out. The side is retired. One runner left on base. Headed to the top of the fourth, the Braves lead the Brewers 2-1. Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Jeff Cirillo. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to left center. Caught by Nixon. One gone. Jose Valentin at the plate. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. Curveball, that's strike one. Fly to the gap in left field. The throw! A base hit for Valentin. Slider swung on and missed. Strike one. Foul to right. Up at bat, the right fielder, Burnitz. He's hit 0 for 1. Slider for ball one. The count is 1-2. Fastball. That's 3. Now batting, Dave Nielsen. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. Swung and missed. That's 1. The 0-1 pitch. He can't get a piece of it. That's 2. Powered to the right side. Lockhart picks it up. Out at first. There's the third out. One runner left on base. After 3.5 innings, Atlanta leads Milwaukee by 1. Leading off for Atlanta, Ryan Plesko. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one to Plesko. The 0-1 pitch. It's popped up toward the mound. Up at bat, number 8. The catcher, Javier Lopez. He's hitting .277. Outside, that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. An easy throw to first for the second out. Now up, number 14. The first baseman, Andres Galarraga. He's a .310 hitter. It's blooped to third. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Going into the first half of the 5th inning, the Braves lead the Brewers by 1. Leading off for the Brewers, Mark Loretta. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. Fastball for ball one. A sweet pitch. That's 1. Fly ball to left. Plesko makes a great running catch. That's the first out. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. An easy throw to first for the second out. At the plate, number 9, Marquise Grissom. He's hit 1 for 1. Fly to the gap in right field. Milwaukee is retired in order. Headed to the last half of the 5th, Atlanta leads Milwaukee 2-1. Leading off for the Braves, the pitcher, Kevin Millwood, a .250 hitter. Fastball for strike one to Millwood. Fly ball to center field. There's the first out. Otis Nixon at the plate. He's a .270 forward hitter. The pitch. Slider, that's strike one for Nixon. Fouled to left. The 0-2 pitch. Off the outside edge. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Inside for ball two. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike three. The pitch. In there for strike one. Fly to center. Grissom snags it. Single for Lockhart. At the plate, number 22, Walt Weiss. He's hit 1 for 2 this afternoon. He's anxious. 0-1 is the count. Two gone in the last half of the fifth inning with a runner at first. Low, that's a ball. There goes Lockhart. Fastball, a sweet pitch. For strike three to Weiss. The side is retired. No runs. One hit, no errors. One runner left on base. Heading into the top of the sixth, Atlanta ahead of Milwaukee by 1. Leading off for Milwaukee, Eldred. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to center field. Eldred is going for a double. Eldred has a stand-up double. The pitch. In there. That's 1. Now batting, Alex Ochoa. He's hit 0 for 2. Changeup, a swing and a miss for strike 2. Launch to left center. A home run! A 2-run home run for Ochoa. The pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 1. Swung and missed for the second strike. The 0-2 pitch. It's popped up to right center. A routine catch for Williams. That's the first out. At the plate, Jose Valentin, a .420 forward hitter. In there for strike 1 to Valentin. Fastball, that's strike 2. 1 away in the first half of the sixth inning. The bases are empty. Fly to right. Now up, number 20, the right fielder, Jeremy Burnitz. He's at Ford, 52 hitter. Fastball inside for ball 1. Popper to center. That makes 3 out. Heading into the last half of the 6th, the Brewers ahead of the Braves by 1. Leading off for the Braves, the right fielder, Gerald Williams. He's hit 1 for 2 this afternoon. Fly ball to left field. At the plate, the third baseman, Chipper Jones. He's hitting 240. Line drive to first. He swats it foul. The 0-1 pitch. Slider missed it for the second strike. Fly to the gap in right field. Caught by Burnitz. Up at bat, Ryan Plesko. He's 0 for 2. Fouled off to the right. Curveball for strike 2 to Plesko. Swung and missed. Strike 3 to Plesko. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Going into the first half of the 7th inning, the Brewers lead the Braves 3-2. Fly ball to right center. Nixon stops it. The throw to Weiss. Nielsen stops at second with a double. The pitch. A sweet pitch. Strike 1 to Loretta. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fly to the gap in left field. Nixon gets it. A single for Loretta. Line to the right side. There's the first out. At the plate, number 9, Marquise Grissom. Hitting forward, 0-1. Slider down the middle but high. That's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Missed it for strike 1 to Grissom. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive down the first base line. Foul ball. High, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to left. A routine catch for Plesko. That's 3 away. 1 runner left on base. Going into the last half of the 7th inning, Milwaukee leads 3-2. Eldred is heading for the showers. The pitch. Fly to second. A routine catch for Vina. Now up, Andres Galarraga. He's hitting .309. Fouled off to the left.
항상 펄볼 주의 부탁드리겠습니다.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball low and away. That's ball one. The 1-1 pitch. It's blooped to center field. Vina makes a nice running catch. The pitch. Right down the middle. That's one. A sweet pitch. That's strike two. The 0-2 pitch. Inside for ball one. The count is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Atlanta is retired in order. Headed to the top of the 8th inning. Milwaukee ahead of Atlanta by 1. Pinch hitting for Milwaukee is Banks. Now up, number 25, the pinch hitter. Slider, low and outside. That's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. It's popped up toward the mound. Now up, number 23, the left fielder, Alex Ochoa, hitting .431. Fly to left center. Caught by Plesko. That's the second out. Barry in for Cirillo. At the plate, number 17. The third baseman, Sean Barry. He's hitting .381. The 1-0 pitch. It's hammered to the left side. An easy throw to first for the third out. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Heading into the last half of the 8th inning, the Brewers lead the Braves by 1. Looks like that will be all for Spoljaric today. In there for strike one to Nixon. Swung and missed for the second strike. Slider inside. That's ball one. It's blooped toward the mound. That's one out. At the plate, Keith Lockhart. He's hit 2 for 3 this afternoon. The pitch. Fastball. He's a little anxious. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Inside. That's ball two. The 2-1 pitch. Fly ball to the gap in left field. Caught by Grissom. The Brewers lead 3-2 with no runners on base. Walt Weiss at the plate. He's hit 1 for 3. Fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle. Strike 1 to Weiss. The 1-1 pitch. Fly to center. Grissom stops it. A base hit for Weiss. Now batting, the right fielder, Gerald Williams. He's a .322 hitter. There goes Weiss. Fly ball to third. Knocked foul. 0-1 is the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball down the middle but high. That's ball 1. Hammer to the left side. He throws to second. A single for Williams. The crowd is in a frenzy. The pitch, foul to left.
와, 달려가는 속도를 초인의 속도였다. 초인의 속도.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1 pitch. High, ball 1. Fastball, a sweet pitch. That's strike 2 for Jones. The 1-2 pitch. Missed it. That's 3. That's 3 out. 2 runners left on base. After 8 innings, Milwaukee leads by 1. Leading off for the Brewers, Jose Valentin, hitting .423. Fly to center field. A running catch by Nixon. At the plate, number 20.
어이! 왼쪽 오른쪽 왼쪽 왼쪽 오른쪽 왼쪽 왼쪽 오른쪽 왼쪽 더 크게 목소리 크게 고개 돌려야죠. 어이! 어이!
There's going to be a pinch hitter. Now batting, the right fielder. A line drive to the left side. Out at first. Now batting, Dave Nielsen, a .400 hitter. Line drive to second base. An easy throw to first to shut down the Brewers. Milwaukee is retired in order. Going into the bottom of the 9th, Milwaukee leads 3-2. sticks. Wickman replacing Telford. The pitch. Popper to third. That's one away. Up at bat, number 8, Javier Lopez. He's hitting .274. Outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, that's a ball. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled off to left. The 2-1 pitch. Fly ball to left field. Alex Ochoa stops it. A single for Lopez. Foul to left. At the plate, Andres Galarraga, hitting .308. He swung at it. That's 2. The 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. High fly to deep left. Just foul. Sinker, swung and missed. Strike 3, he's out. Sinker, that's 1. Now batting, Kevin Millwood. He's hitting .227. Fastball, right down the middle. Another strike for Millwood. There are 2 out here at the bottom of the 9th with a runner at first. He swung at it, got him in 3. The game is over. The Braves lose to the Brewers.